Good day, everyone. The From A to B crew is here. I'm Andrew. This is Ben. We have a daily show on the YouTube channel of Osmo.com, which you should check out, like, and subscribe. Over on the website, we are rolling out some betting tools, and we have a series of videos that we are also rolling out in order to explain some of the concepts. Today is going to be a basic one where we describe the intro to the hedge. Ben, what is a hedge?
Well, what a hedge is, it's funny. It's a concept that I think a lot of people do both in betting and DFS, and they may not even realize that what they're doing is a form of a hedge. But the gist of it, I'll use easy example. For the NFL season, say you bet the Rams to win the Super Bowl. 20-1 odds, you put down $100. They get through the gauntlet, get to the Super Bowl, last game, and you know if they win this game, you win your $2,000. If they lose it, you lose your $100. But you say, you know what? They've made it so far. The value of my tickets increased. I want to lock in profits. You can, if you want, you can bet the other side of that game. You're going to lower that ceiling on your bet, but you're also going to raise the floor. And depending on how much you bet, you can balance it where you lock in your profits if that's what you want to do.
Gotcha. Okay. So personally, preseason, I bet the Jaguars at whatever the Jaguars were preseason. How do I hedge that?
Well, I wish there was a magic way to do that. So key thing to have the option to hedge, just the option, the value of your bet or your ticket is going to have to increase. So when you bet the Rams before the season and now they're in the Super Bowl, clearly there's a better chance now of them winning. The value on that ticket has gone up. If the bet is going poorly, that's not the case. And unfortunately, there's no way to really hedge that. You're going to have to recycle that, give it to the environment.
All right. So send Blake Bortles into the trash can. But the Rams bet, so it started off at 20-1, right? And now they're in the Super Bowl, so they're essentially 1-1, give or take. I hope the Rams made the Super Bowl. This is 2 months before.
That would be nuts.
Silly. So the bet has gone from being a 20-1 bet to a 1-1 bet. The odds have shortened. My $100 ticket has a 50-50 shot of paying me $2,000. So it's worth about $1,000. So the value of the ticket has gone from $100 to $1,000. That's where I get a hedging opportunity, correct?
Absolutely. And this is, as you said, this is an intro to hedging. We're going to talk about, as we roll out this video series, definitely stay tuned because we're going to have follow-ups on hedging itself. There's a lot of intricacies where you can do things like middling and hedge DFS with betting. But the simplest hedge is really if you have a future or a bet that's really increased and you want to lower that risk tolerance and say, you know what, I'm going to take it's been such a great year for the Rams. It would be such a sour taste to lose the entire bet on the last game. I'm going to sacrifice some potential earnings and guarantee myself some profits.
Right. Because technically, long-term expected value, I'm losing money by placing another bet on this, right?
That's right. Yeah, hedging, in the long term, it's probably best to let it ride. But there are situations, A, with your risk tolerance, and B, if you really do have a gigantic future, something that's, you bet way early and it's a long bomb, I totally understand to hedge that and not let it ride where it's all or nothing. That's why you want to be aware, at least to know if I want to hedge, what's the most effective way to do it.
Absolutely. All right. And there's a million different ways of hedging. We do it all the time in DFS without even realizing it. We will get to that in subsequent videos. But thanks, everyone, for listening today. This was a presentation of From A to B, presented to you by Osmo.com. If you haven't signed up for a premium membership, give it a whirl. Use the promo code From A to B. Make us look good, and then bother us in Slack because we are there for you. All right, everyone. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time.